Okay, welcome to an SCS Blender tutorial, and today I'm going to show you how to set up everything. So for the next set of videos, you guys will have everything ready. So what you're going to do is you're going to create a series of folders on your desktop or in my documents. There's anywhere you can find them. The first one will be SCS base. Second one will be just space. The third one will be export. And what else? Just a random folder where you put just a random folder. We're gonna call this one help. Now we're gonna go online and we're gonna download some stuff. I assume you guys have Blender installed. Just go to blender.org. I have this up, sorry, blender.org, and just download the latest version. So first we're gonna need to get the add-ons. So we're gonna Google SCS Blender 2. Oh my god, this Yahoo anyway. Excuse me. And this is why you use Google. Okay, this one. I think this is the old one. Here it is. modding.scssoft.wiki. Now we're gonna start with Game Extractor. So this is the one that we're gonna use to extract the DLC or the base file. So we're gonna download this, save. Now we're gonna need the Blender tool. This is the add-on, the one that goes into Google. So we're gonna go to download. We're going to download 1.74 at the current time that we're doing this video, but any new version will work. So save. Now we're gonna need a conversion tool. Excuse me, and it is version 2.3 at the current moment. So we're gonna save, and well, we're not gonna need these. Now the conversion tool, we're gonna put it in. We're gonna use this a lot, so I suggest you keep this in your downloads folder in my documents. So downloads SCS Extractor, and we're gonna drag this and we're gonna put this in your SCS base. Excuse me, I'm a bit under the weather, but everything should be okay. So we're gonna go to my computers. If you have a legal install of American Truck Simulator, which I suggest you get, it should be in program file x86, Steam apps, and common American Truck Simulator. And all we're gonna need here is we're gonna need this. So we're gonna copy this. We're gonna put it in the SCS base. We're gonna paste it. Note that I'm using an FX 8300 processor. I know you guys are using i7, i5, whatever, but shouldn't matter. It's gonna take a while for some people to extract, about 5 minutes tops, 5 to 20 minutes tops, because the base is a very large file. But while it's extracting, we'll do what we have to do. So once the base is finished copying, you're gonna drag it to the SCS Extractor. Now we're gonna wait until this command prompt closes. Do not close it. It will automatically close when it's finished. Now we're gonna go down to the Blender tool. We're gonna open it. You're gonna see here, all we need right here right now is the add-ons. They should make a SCS base for the truck. For at least one American trucks in the test or the data or whatever. But we're gonna go into add-ons and we're gonna see this folder IO underscore SCS underscore tool. We're gonna copy that. We're gonna go to my computers. We're gonna go to program file, and then we're gonna go to Blender Foundation, assuming you already installed Blender. So Blender 2.78, that's what we're using right now, but I think you can work with the newer versions if it comes out. So we're going to go to scripts, we're going to go to add-ons, wrong folder, yeah, add-ons. Then you're going to go here and then you're going to go to paste. It should be in here, so I guess I should want to override it or something. Now let's do, while that's doing, let's do the conversion tool. So all you need to do is copy this, everything that's in the conversion tool zip, and we're going to paste it in export. This is where when you export your mods from this is where when you export your mods from Blender, this is where it will be located. Continuing. So let's see. Now what else? Now we need the I forgot what his name was. Let's see. SCS tool. There is a tool that we need. Let me check for a second. Cool. Check on my phone. Send me a message. Messenger. Okay, so it's not done yet, as you can see. Second. Oh, it's conversion. Converter. Converter. SCS. There should be something. You're gonna download it and then drag it to your desktop and just leave it there. You don't need to rename it. And you can close these, close that. Now the purpose of this help folder is to set up a base so we can put the .pngs in and convert them. so we don't have to put it the entire truck in the truck base and have spend an hour trying or half an hour trying to convert a file to a .pim, which is unreasonably long. Okay, so that's there. Now this stupid thing needs to hurry up and what it's doing. Now I think there should be something else we should be doing, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh yeah. Now we're gonna open up Blender, and then we're gonna go to Files, and then File, and then we're gonna go to User Preferences, and then Add-ons. Taking too long. Then we're gonna type in the search. We're gonna type SCS, and then we're see this checkbox right here. You're gonna select it. You're gonna wait a couple of seconds. There's something tying up my RAM, so and there SCS. So yeah, once you select that checkbox, we're gonna save user settings, and then we're gonna configure it now. So we're gonna go over here where you see the circle and the cylinder and the sun, the scenes tab, and then we're gonna go down to path settings. Excuse me, and then we're gonna go down to SCS project base path. This is where the base folder is gonna be. Basically, what the base folder does is set up a base for your mod. So if you're making a standalone, say you're making a pipe and you don't require it not to use another truck's base, then you're going to use this folder and you're just going to set up your base for your mod. So we're going to go here, we're going to click, we're going to click on the folder, then we're going to go to desktop, and then we're going to click base, and then we're set. And that's it. Now for the exporter, the conversion tool, we're going to go to desktop, and then we're going to click export, and then we're going to click accept, and that's pretty much it. Now we've finished exporting the SCS base. Now what you're going to do is you're going to copy the automat folder, paste it in there, and then you're going to copy excuse me, you're going to copy util unit, you're going to paste it in there. This is for the light hookups and whatnot. Now we're going to need the material, and then we're going to need vehicle, and then we're going to copy and we're going to paste it in there. Now once that is done, we're going to go through and delete some unnecessary stuff. What we're going to need is create a base where we can export a truck. We can import a truck with the necessary files that it will require, instead of pasting the entire truck mod in to the SCS base folder and then wait 1 hour, depending on if you have a slow computer, to convert it to a .pim or whatever the format is. Now we're going to go to help, and then we're going to go into material, and we're going to delete everything except for the environment folder. It's pretty important. You need this to make Chrome. And now we're going to go to vehicles, and we're going to delete AI and driver and wheel. But sometimes wheel is important, like if you're making a hood for a truck and you need a standard SCS wheel so you can know how to make the fenders, but it's not that important. So what you're going to do now is you're going to go into truck, and all the folders that say share, we're going to save them. So save the share folder. Now go into upgrade, and then I'm going to delete everything else except for share. So delete, this is what has the lights and stuff. Wait, now we're gonna go into trailer. We're gonna delete everything except for share. So basically, with this base that I'm making right here, we can import trucks and trailer and won't have any problems while converting. So delete out models. So that's pretty much it. Now you're gonna send this to my documents because you're gonna need this a lot. Instead of having to extract the SCS base every time and make a new one, you'll just send this to your my documents folder, and when you're finished with the truck and you want to start the next project, you'll just copy it back to the desktop, or you can even have it stay in the documents folder and use it from there. All these can be placed in a documents folder and use it there. You don't have to clutter up your desktop. Now, excuse me. Now we're done here. So now and I'm gonna rename this to the 389 because that's what we want to import right now. 389. So yeah, now we're gonna open up a new folder. We create a new folder, and we're just gonna borrow the SCS extractor from this folder, copy, we're gonna paste it in here and paste. And now we're gonna go to American Truck Simulator, and we're gonna take out the 389 or the W900L, whichever truck you want to work on. We're gonna copy it. Don't drag it out, or else every time you start Steam, you'll have to re-download it. So we're gonna go into new folder, and we're gonna paste it, and then we're gonna drag the DLC underscore pwd underscore 389.scs to the SCS extractor, and it should not take more than 5 minutes to extract. And we're gonna wait. Now it's done, so you can just delete all of these right here. We're not gonna need them, or you can let it stay and just call this your 389 base or your W9 or whatever. You're gonna let it stay there, and you're just gonna copy these, and then you're gonna paste them into the 389 folder. And you're gonna replace if it has anything to replace. Now what we're gonna do now is we're gonna grab the 380, we're gonna open up the converter fix, and then we're gonna go to bin, depending on which computer you're using, Windows 8, Windows 10. So we're gonna go with x68, which I think 32-bit, but it doesn't matter. Now we're gonna drag the 389 onto the converter, and you're gonna let this run, and it's gonna create a folder on your desktop with the same name, only thing with X on the end of it. Now let that finish, and we already finished everything in Blender, so let Blender stay open when that's finished. I think it's finished already. Let's check it out. So you're supposed to have two folders here. Now you're gonna go back to your 389, and then you're gonna copy the unit folder. This is so it will understand the light hookups, the light nodes, and all the other nodes. So now you're gonna have to import. So what we're gonna do is remember where that folder is. So we're gonna go to Blender, then we're gonna go File, then Import, and then we're going to SCS formats.pim, and we're gonna go to the desktop, and then we're gonna go to 389 underscore, and then we're gonna set current, and then we're gonna preserve path for export. Well, if you're making another truck based on the 389, you don't have to click this, but if you're just gonna overwrite the 389, then I suggest you click this instead of having to go through to create another instead to create another path. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna set current path, current base project path or whatever, and we're gonna go to vehicles, then we're gonna go to truck, and we're gonna 389, and then we're gonna click truck.pim and double check to make sure this is your base path. I should explain what a base path is. This is the base for your truck, the folder that your vehicle and your material are located in. Most times your def and sound folders, that is your base. That is the base for the truck. So we're going to set it, and we're going to go to vehicle, truck. The trailer folder doesn't really have to be in there, but I'm setting it up on multi-purpose base, so you can import anything. So truck, Peterbilt, and even the interior or the wiper, anything you want to import in this folder you can import, so don't trouble this. Now we're in this SCS import, and you're gonna wait. Normally it will take a while if you're using a modded truck, like say not one of the trucks that SCS made. It's gonna take a while, and sometimes it won't import it properly. Like my 9900, it's all distorted when I imported and then exported it. Some of the parts were missing in different variants, and it couldn't. So I don't recommend you try and import that truck with it. I don't know why, but I don't know why I did that to it, but it should work. Now I'm gonna wait, and I forgot to tell you, anywhere your cursor is, that's where it will import the truck. So don't worry about this. All you have to do, oh yeah, now we're gonna set up the mouse cursor, because right click is where it should be controlling your cursor, not left click. So we're gonna go to file, user preferences, and we're gonna go to input and click select with left, and save user settings and close. So left controls your cursor. Now we're gonna press shift and S, and then cursor to selected, no, cursor to center, and then we're gonna click the truck node right here. And first we're gonna delete this cube so we see what we're doing. Click the truck node, that's truck right there, that's the origin of the truck. Then we're gonna press shift and S, then selection to cursor, and that is pretty much it on how to export the truck. I'm going to show you how to turn the collisions off. The collisions, I forgot what their name, oh yeah, cab, yeah, they're cab and chassis, cabs and chassis, I forgot, shared, the frame A1 I think. Turn those off, and that's pretty much it. Now we're gonna go into material mode, and you can see we had minimal errors. Just these two things were missing, but that's the least of our problem. That's not gonna give us any problem. Now we're gonna right click on the top up here, and we're gonna click shift and add, and we're gonna add a lamp, and we're gonna add Hemi. And above the truck, well, it doesn't have to be above the truck, it can be anywhere, but I just want it to be as realistic as possible. It doesn't really affect anything where it's located, so we can see the truck. And say you're not the kind of guy that likes red and you want to change that, you're gonna go over to the scenes tab, and then you're gonna scroll, well, let me pull this back up. You're gonna go down, scroll down to where you see base paint color, and you can select the color you want. I'll go with a green, and that's pretty much it. Suggest in the comments what do you want me to do to this truck, and or what do you want me to add to this truck, and I'll try to make a video. So that's pretty much it for today. So you have everything set up from this tutorial, so it will be no problem to import a truck and start working on when I start making new videos. So that's it for today.